Every time I saw him, he would tell me how many days he had left on the job. Not years, days. Good man, I got 403 more days to go. Next time it was 354. Then 210. It became a ritual. He knew exactly how long he had before retirement. He had it all planned. He was going to travel. He already booked that cruise. Man was counting down to freedom like it was salvation. And then one day, a day I would never forget, August 10th, 2004, Eddie Williams was shot whilst on duty. He didn't make it to day one. Just like that, the day he lived for, talked about, built his whole hope on, never came. And I'll never forget what that did to me. Because Eddie wasn't just chasing a retirement. He was chasing a there. And in this world, there doesn't always arrive. And it had me thinking, what if this whole system we are in, this clock-bound, calendar-chained, ladder-climbing matrix, what if it's all built on a lie? A deception that salvation lives in the future, that worth lives in accomplishment, that peace waits just around the corner. They dangle it like a carrot on a stick, always just out of reach, and we run toward it, generation after generation, like broken horses on a conveyor belt of performance, proving, producing, performing. All the while the soul whispers, this isn't it. But the world is too loud. We're too busy running. And here's the trap nobody talks about. Even when we get there, there's another there waiting. You meet the goal. You climb the ladder. You hold the title. And before the dust settles, another mountain arises. And they tell you, that's life. But is it? Or is that just a loop of longing that keeps us from waking up? Because the truth is, no goal will ever be enough. Not because you're broken, but because you've been chasing shadows to fill a space that only light can fill. We are not unworthy. We are simply forgetful. We are suffering from spiritual amnesia, pursuing goals to fill a void that only remembrance can satisfy. Even on the spiritual path, we fall into the same trap. We chase 5D, light codes, Kundalini awakenings, as if the divine is hiding at the end of a to-do list. But the soul doesn't want your checklist. It wants your presence. And presence doesn't live in the future. Just like the lotus doesn't wait for perfect soil to bloom, it rises from mud. So must we. You're not waiting for perfect conditions to awaken. You're remembering that divinity never needed conditions to begin with. So here's the truth, and it might hurt. There is no there. There's no platform that will finally validate you. No relationship that will finally complete you. No retirement, no resurrection, no next lifetime that will give you what you refuse to access right now. Because there is a projection. Presence is power, and the now, the ordinary overlooked now, is the only portal to the sacred. Here are 5 signs that you are chasing it there. 1. You postpone joy until you hit a goal. 2. You confuse activity with alignment. 3. You think peace will come after the storm, not realizing peace is the eye within the storm. 4. You're always planning, never inhabiting. 5. You forget that eternity is not length of time, it's depth of presence. Now here are 5 directives, if applied, you can use to help break that spell. 1. Collapse the illusion of time. Time is a measurement tool for the body, not the soul. The eternal I am doesn't live in the past or future. It resides now. You are not becoming anything. You are unveiling what already is. Beneath all striving, there is stillness, and within that stillness is truth. 2. Choose presence over performance. Every breath is the ceremony. Every heartbeat is the initiation. What you do is not as sacred as how you are while doing it. Think about that. Sit with the mundane until it reveals its mysticism. 3. Let your breath rewire the field. Breath is not just oxygen. It's the conductor of energy. The sacred winds of the soul. It knows where the mind cannot go, and so breathe as if each inhale is remembrance and each exhale is release. 4. Reclaim the divine ordinary. Let me explain what I mean by that. Your kitchen is a temple. Your silence is a sanctuary. The crumbs on your floor, the ache in your back, that child's laugh, the creak in your bones, all of it is curriculum. Earth isn't a test, it's an experience, and a holy one at that. 5. Stop seeking and start seeing. The more you chase, the further you drift. Not because the truth is hidden, but because it's so close, you overlook it. The kingdom doesn't come with signs to be observed. It is within you, and you are already home. Eddie never made it to the date he lived for, and that shocked me. Because most of us are postponing life like it's guaranteed. But what if the whole point was never to arrive, but to awaken? Not to climb the ladder, but to remember the sky. Not to finally become, but to reclaim what you have always been. There is no there. There's only here. And here, if you're truly present, is more than enough.